Well, we've all been there before. You want to get the bike out after a couple of months and go for a ride. It's a decent day. But your tyres have gone a bit soft, which normally is not a huge problem. You go and get your handy little 12-volt compressor out. Incidentally, 250 watts is 50 watts more than the legal allowed for an electric motor on a bicycle. You're going to have a look at your valve, and instead of a normal tyre valve, you've got this long, skinny, weird-looking thing sticking out of your rim. The first thing you've got to notice about this is that no matter what you do, your pump is not going to fit it. And don't force it, because you'll end up snapping something out. What you've got here is a Presta valve. You press to let the air out. The solution to this, of course, is Presta valve adapters, a couple of dollars off eBay. Now, these things are pretty simple in their design. They've got a little rubber O-ring in there, and they're threaded on the inside and the outside. This is because they're designed to thread down on top of the Presta valve, and then the top half fits into your air compressor or your bike pump as per normal. So as you see, you just fit it over the top, tighten it down, and then the top of the Presta valve becomes the valve stem as you'd normally see on a standard inner tube valve. That looks a bit more normal, doesn't it? So you've got to remember to actually undo the Presta valve before putting your adapter on, otherwise you'll be blowing a lot of air into a closed valve. And then it just clips on like normal. Piece of cake. The problem is my little compressor is really rubbish, and it took me about 10 minutes to inflate this tyre, and that's not the fault of the valve or the adapter, but the crappy little hardware I've got. So after inflating both wheels, you can leave that adapter on there or take them off again, but I prefer to leave them on and just throw some spare valve caps on